Hello, this is the RPG Crawler, and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. We are still in the Crucible, but hopefully we're coming towards the end. I am going to come up here, pop it in the fast mode real quick, and see what's up next. Because I want to be done with this DLC and get on some more interesting DLC, and then I want to finish the game, because this is getting a little bit old. Some of you probably agree with that. So I got the Seeker, the Slayer, and the Survivor. I think I'm going to go with the Seeker. And I'm just going to accept the challenge of the contest of the Seeker, and we're just going to go from there. So I think I'm pretty good on that. I don't know how much there is left after you win this contest, so we shall see.
The time has come for those who hunt in the name of the spider to count their number and seek the best from their brood. The Quiet Five and the Watchers.
Quiet Five were the telepathic ones, if I remember right. All right.
You believe you've chosen to be here. You have not. Every movement you made was orchestrated to bring you here. To us.
One corner of the woman's mouth rises in a faint smirk.
Welcome to the end of your story. Pray make it climactic.
Sure. So one moment. Alright, gotta figure out what these people do. Got a cipher, an elder and a younger, another cipher. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go into stealth mode.
Not to let them flank you.
I'm gonna try and come as close as I can. And then I'm going to open up with a volley on the cipher. There we go. Start with him stunned. You're going to come up here. And you are going to go ahead and open up with a Tempest. Shiza. You're going to come over here and occupy this dude. Just fly on by and then headbutt him. Yep.
I am ready.
Palladina, you're going to... What can you do? I think I'm going to... Actually, I'm gonna move you up to here, and then I'm gonna delay.
What can I do you for?
Jody, you're gonna come up here. Actually, you didn't even need to be that close. And you're going to go ahead and open up with a meteor swarm. They're going to buff themselves.
What is it?
RPG Crawler.
Not a chance.
You are going to meteor shower these people. But you got to come up here to do it. No, I didn't want to come all the way up. God damn. Oh well, rest in peace, Palladina. Rest in peace. These barrels are going to detonate, aren't they? Gonna get all the way into my group.
Your orders?
Excuse me while I choke on something. Okay, what do I do here? I think I can hit both of you guys with a Heartseeker. Enfeebled one of them. Well, what do you got here? There's the Cleric AE. Well, one of them's down. Healing that one. You are gonna get smoked. Ow, poor Ishiza. Ishiza can tank it, though. Come on, hit somebody. Thank you.
Happy to oblige.
Yeah, Jody, you know what I think you're gonna do? I think you are gonna go ahead and try and reap somebody. Nice. And there's Takehu's. Oh, on my own people. Ouch. Oh my god. Yeah, just for that, you get to do whatever you do for the AE heal. Does Shiza knock this guy down again? Or not.
You were saying?
Maya, you can come over here. And, get this guy stuck in. Go ahead and second wind yourself. Thank you. Meteor shower. There's nobody here to kill. Except my own people. Yeah, you know what? You're good. Let's just do killing bolt on this guy. Garden of Lifus. Boom, this guy's still alive. There's Caesar. Headbutt him. And an RPG crawler. Ow! Stop it! These people have been dead. They've been dead for a while. Killing bolt on this guy again. Takehu, go ahead and I guess get this guy with entropy.
What can I do you for?
Jody, you want to like try and reap this guy? He's not close enough to reap. I'm try and smite him.
Speak freely.
My double shot him. Man, Ishiza's just tanking this guy like a champ. Here we go, and then smite him. So much faster than a survivor rank. Boom! Owned. Alright, what did we loot? I don't see anything particularly super useful, so I'm just going to take it all. Soul energy swirls about you, pressing heavily against your esoteric senses. With a slight exertion of will, you can direct the ambient essence. Return the soul essence to the Crucible and the wildlife of Kuzawari. Absorb it for myself. I don't know necessarily what option this gives me. This would be the good one, or I can absorb it for myself. Let's give it back to the wildlife. You have learned Galawain's gift. You allow the energy to settle again into the arena even as you feel some of the power escaping into the wilderness beyond.
The Quiet Five have been matched and surpassed. The Seeking Face chooses the Watcher to represent those who seek. Celebrate your victory, but do not tarry. You soon face the chosen slayers and survivors. Only one can be champion of.
So you do have to fight all three.
When you are ready, commune with the pool of memories. But for now, thank Tuamawai for guiding you to this moment of victory.
Alright, let's see what this gives us. Alright, don't need to rest. Everybody's healed. Nobody's wounded. Humari bows her horned head at your approach.
Welcome home, chosen of the spider. You and the seeking face have established an accord. May you seek greatness with every breath from here to your last.
She nods to Ngari, who holds a rapier in his hands.
This belonged to a prior chosen. I will come to claim it when you die. But until such day, may it bring you glory in battle.
So it's a rapier. Quietly accept the gift. The pool of memories bubbles and churns, catching Humari's attention. Her face grows solemn as she peers into the waters.
The time has come then for the grand champion of the hunt to be decided. Ready yourself for battle. Then gaze into the pool of memories. It shall reveal the final right. The battle that shall determine the champion of the hunt. May the greatest of the great achieve eternal glory in our sight.
That calls for a quick save. You see if you got anything for me.
Well, I hope I can be of some.
I don't think he does.
Well, I hope I can. Rare is the hunter's in. Alas, you now know.
Nope. All right. Let's just go into this. All right. So I've got to get the Battle Royale. Got to defeat 3 teams. Or I guess 2 teams, because I am the 3rd team.
This man smells terrible. The culling is complete. We have at long last the 3 strongest packs of this season.
And now they shall fight. The path that remains will be the champions of the hunt.
Gotta take the Slayers out first.
In the name of Tuanawai, may the strongest, swiftest, smartest pack triumph.
Begin the hunt.
All right. What's the setup here? Puts me between the 2. I think I'm taking the ones to my left first. The faces of the hunt's words seem to echo within the rising applause from the crowd, the voices melding into one another until the air veritably vibrates with the sound, which is when you realize the pit at your feet is actually vibrating. The band of the bear rest comforting hands on their animals as they look to either side for the next threat. The steady vibration escalates into turbulent trembling, and the chosen raise hands to either side, keeping their feet despite the unsteady ground. The center of the arena explodes. A massive column of swirling water rises before you, lifting the middle of the arena high into the air. The water rains down, cascading across the dry stone ground, meeting the rising water at the edges of the fighting pit. The other chosen shout and gesture, their words stolen by the rush of water. They've come to the same conclusion as you have. The arena is flooding. Maya shouts at you, gesturing up into the air. Look, rope! You see a pair of thick, heavy ropes dangling from the edges of the platform. They whip wildly, buffeted by the titanic column of swirling water that holds the center of the arena aloft. The dragon stalkers shout to one another, then break and try to throw one of the ropes. I'm going to... Wow. I'm going to try and beat them to it. You push against the water, resorting to swimming as it rises to shoulder height. The band of the bear pursues the second rope, coaxing their unwilling animals towards the massive vortex of water. You press after the dragon stalkers, but they have a head start. Freeze the water around them. Frozen! Here, you. The temperature plummets and the water begins to harden around the dragon stalkers, but one of them counters with a chant of their own, summoning a fan of flame to prevent ice from forming. Summon a distraction. We'll summon a blight. Tekehu chants, calling up a monstrous threat to keep your adversary's attention. You achieve the rope first. You barely make out the other rope through the swirling column. The band of bears struggle to the other rope, trying to determine how to get their bears up it. Strengthen the party. Slicken the other rope with magic. Your magic coats the rope. The other contenders slide down the rope, knocking one another down. As you ascend, your muscles strain against the aura's pull. You hear shouts and splashing below you. The flooded arena splashes and churns around the dragon stalkers, and an incredibly huge grub rises from the water to face them. You refocus on climbing. It takes minutes of hard effort, but you pull yourself up the rope to the platform above. It's surprisingly stable, and the audience's applause overcomes the roar of the spinning water. The band of the bear pulls themselves and their bearers onto the raised floor to rise to meet you. I was hoping to take out. I should have gone after the other rope and then dealt with these guys, with the slayers up here.
You need something.
Okay. So we're going to drop a greater maelstrom over here. Ouch.
Yeah.
And we're going to go ahead and drop a meteor shower over there, or the cleric version of it. Bashiza, you're going to come up here, and you're going to stand guard. They're buffing each other up. Ouch.
What is it?
RPG Crawler, you're going to go ahead and unleash.
You bow to Nemnok. Do it now.
Don't you dare interrupt me. They're just shoving each other around.
I am ready.
Palagina.
Death to those who oppose the Republic.
Let's hit them with an AE.
It is no
Bird lady pretty. Hello,
Maya.
bird.
Let's hit these people. Hit my own person too. Mubad. Try and drop you and fail. Here we've got an overwhelming whatever. Okay, ouch. Okay, come on. Finish casting. Finish casting. Alright, drop your meteor shower on him. Actually do damage with it for once. One of them's down. Got the bear down. What happens if I come over here? Oops, I don't need to come over there. I can do this. Fucking boom! And then Tekehu.
Have my attention.
Got two rangers up here. What happens if I push them back? Don't I have like a blast of frost I can do?
I heard you.
Maya. Let's just take this guy down. Or miss. That works too, I guess. Boom! Alright. Well, he's healing himself. Palagina.
death to those who oppose the Republic.
Let's try and smite this one. Jody! Let's reap one of these.
Love root beyond.
Reaped, but he didn't actually die. She, rather. They're both sister rangers. Well, that one's down.
At your service.
Alright, Tekehu. Now, let's just go shark mode and rip into this one.
Your story ends here.
Maya, you want to finish this one off, please? Yep. So we just got one more to go. Alright, we've got to take down Sister Ranger. Get a killing bolt on her. Pallegina, go ahead and smite her. Oh no, she gets to attack.
You need something. Your bones will feed the land.
And she's gone. Well, that was relatively quick. You catch your breath, turning from the fallen bodies of your foes and into the audience's roar. The faces of the hunt's voices join them, rolling across the arena like thunder. A drake swoops down over the arena, adding its own howling challenge to the cacophonous din. With powerful strokes of its wings, it rises higher before turning directly towards you. It descends, claws ready, fanged maw gaping. Attempt to snare the drake with a grappling hook. The hook sails high, arcing down as the drake flies under it. Wrapping around the rapidly approaching creature's neck, you have a drake on a rope. Stake the rope to the ground. Or cast a warding seal on the rope. You pass the rope to Jody, who, eyes closed, grips it tightly. The rope flares with light, burning away in an instant, and the drake shrieks in agony. It spins out of control towards the crowd before vanishing in a flash of the face of the hunt's magic. You shimmy down the rope and alight in the foot of the water left on the arena floor. Little evidence remains of the dragon stalkers. A handful of disembodied limbs and a pair of armored corpses floating in the clouds of blood. Grubbling snack on the remnants of the Slayer's Chosen. The colossal grub turns its fetid maw towards you. It seems only the forces of nature stand between RPG Crawler and the champion's crown, the seeking face says. But can you endure them? The surviving face asks. Or will they eat you alive? The slaying face cries out, its voice almost gleeful. The grubs slither forward. And we got a grub fight. We got a grub match right off the back of the boss fight. Yeah, okay, that's a big grub. And it starts right there. Okay, sure, why not? Okay. Well, I'll tell you what you can do. We can go ahead and pop a Tempest over there. Ishiza, can you knock down? No, you can't knock down the grub. No, you can't knock down the grub.
What can I do you for?
Jody, go ahead and give us your meteor swarms. RPG Crawler, let's go ahead and get you with your stuff out here. Just slogging through the water. Can you get it from over here? Can we just do it here? Okay, you got an Arc Grub easing forward. And this one's going to be easing forward. Alright, Pallegina, let's get you tanking Krovix of the Deep here. Do not swallow me.
I'm listening.
What are you doing? Okay, you try and get this one held over here. Greater Maelstrom. There we go. Alright, that's cool. It's better them than me. Alright, here's your Holy Storm. That one's down. Good. Krovix of the Deep is already bloodied. It's got grab up. Let's say if we just reap it. Meteor shower. Come on, hit it. Hit it. It is being hit. Oh my god, it's almost dead. Can we just magic missile it? Not enough to interrupt it.
Yes, Captain.
Tekehu, can you do anything? Don't think I have an ability to interrupt it. What if I daze it? Oh, I did not get dazed. Alright, who just got grabbed? Jody! Okay, but she's still alive. Good.
I heard you.
Come on, Maya. Deal some damage to it. Come on, it's almost down. Alright, it just stunned everybody because it died. Wait, crush?
Yes, Captain.
Alright, everybody's kind of stunned. I think it's down.
Happy to oblige.
Jody, we got an art grub over there. You need. Everybody's still stunned.
You worst captain.
What is it?
Alright, Maya's still kind of stunned
You were
too.
saying?
So who's crushing? Oh, that thing's crushing. That's okay.
Your orders?
So finally I can go. Art grub.
Still got it.
Yours
Nice damage. Alright, shark form. Tear into it. Yoshiza. Try and knock it down. Jody,
What do you for?
can you reap it? It's got too many hit points to reap, but that still did a lot of damage. RPG crawler.
Yes.
Magic missile this thing. Palagina, can you finish it? Yes. That was relatively quick. I will take it all. Soul energy swirls about you, pressing heavily against your esoteric senses. With a SWAT-like exertion of will, you can direct the ambient essence. We'll return it to the Crucible and the wildlife of Kuzawari. You've learned Galloway's gift. I thought... Wait, have I already got that? You allow the energies to settle in again into the arena, even as you feel some of the power escaping the wilderness belong. Beyond. Did I just get the same ability twice?
The hunt concludes. Raise your voices in glory to these, the champions of the hunt.
RPG crawler. In tones excited to surprise and of all things in the middle, your name roars from the crowd, echoing from every direction.
When you tire of the adulation, return to the pool of memories. Huwaire will see to your coronation.
Congratulations, Watcher. May you defend the title for as long as your strength deserves it.
Alright. So I got to attend a coronation. I think that's about the last of this particular one, I hope. Got to figure out what abilities I learned. Let's take a look at that, shall we? So I got Galawain's gift. I think I got Galawain's gift twice. Yeah, I probably should have picked different things, though, each time. But that's alright. That's alright. Let's see what you got for me. The caretaker stands before the swirling pool as the waters bubble and shimmer with soul essence. By her side waits Ngari, shuffling with frenetic anticipation.
Approach, honored champion.
With solemn silence, Hamari lifts a helmet styled with spider legs, boar tusks, and Stalgar features. Lips parted in a sharp-toothed smile, she crowns your head with the helm.
By the authority of Tawamawai and the souls of Kazuwari, you are declared the champion of the hunt. From this day forth, you are the envy and the ambition of every contender to come. You are hunter, but also hunted. Yours is the burden and the joy of defending this proud title.
I am honored.
Now, to anoint you in the pool of memories, that the souls of this place may share in your triumph. Clear your mind. Lower your head into the waters and open your eyes to that which the faces choose to show you.
Anoint yourself in the waters. You kneel before the ancient stone font, and a feeling like static electricity tickles your face. You take a breath and submerge your face into the pool. The surface of the water gives way only reluctantly, the energy playing across it tickling your senses. The tendrils of soul energy before you lick your features, probing your nostrils, ears, eyes, and lips for any point of ingress. They wrap around your head in soft caresses initially, but soon tensing, rigidly grasping and pulling you deeper, too deep. Interpret the sensation. You recognize the sensation as a familiar, the draw of a soul towards Audra. You felt something very similar when you died, and again when you returned to life. Surrender to the pull. Your chest tightens and your blood runs cold, rushing out through your ears, or perhaps the flow of water past you that you hear, or perhaps you've fallen ever deeper into the ancient pool. The current's calm. You feel the cold wet against your face and within your ears. Your hands grip rough stone. Your feet rest on solid ground. Warm air stirs the hairs on the back of your neck. You straighten and withdraw your head from the pool. What, are you going to drown me right there? Oh, great. I'm in, like, another realm.
Well, hell, Watcher. Literally.
Huh.
Good. At once.
Alright, well, let's see how this goes.
Enough of that now. It's time. The axe is sharp. She won't feel a thing.
No, please. This one is my friend. There are other sows. Why not slaughter them?
The other sows will be eaten too. If we are to survive the winter, there must be a fat larder and few mouths. Come, enough of this childishness.
Is this like the background? That's odd. Crowned in a stylized boar helm, a starved and sinewy Amala kneels in quiet contemplation. All manner of scars and burns festoon their arms, and stringy, unkempt hair dribbles from the collar of their helmet.
You fight with the fury of Tuamawai in all his forms. I am Uruke, the surviving face. I wish that I could welcome you under better circumstances. I wish to see you return to your proper place. But the other faces conspire against us.
Who are you, exactly?
I came to this island when I was very young. It was a time of chaos and...
So this is the back. You're going to learn the background on all the faces, I guess.
You were there, weren't you? You saw the great cataclysm which swallowed Okaizo.
I never saw Okaizo, child. Only the storms and the mad sea and the beasts driven to frenzy. Rare even were other kith. Sometimes I thought myself the last Aumbawa in the world. I endured the remainder of my life in this inhospitable place. A very long life. All of it spent as nature would will it. Now I am as you see me, the most enduring of the faces of the hunt.
What are the faces of the hunt?
We are talents shared upon one clawed hand.
Lore dump.
All possessed of our own names, our own eyes and minds. We have united in purpose.
And what purpose is that?
That don't exactly explain things.
Yeah, right. I mean, seriously.
We serve Tuamawai and care for his crucible.
So, where am I?
This is Tuamawai's domain. One of the great hunter's many dens in the beyond. Here, the the souls of those who fought and died in his honor may rest until the time of need, when Tuamawai will absorb their
That's interesting.
feast on their might. Though you could not walk there from here, you are, in a fashion, still on Kazuwari. This place exists within and beneath its great statue. From here, we oversee the Crucible games.
How would I return to the here?
Wahami, the Slaying Face, has destroyed the flow of souls.
Oh, that's interesting.
To leave this place, you must subdue him. His desecration must be undone.
So they're going to require me to fight them, I
It was
guess.
not me who lured you here.
They raise a single bony finger in correction.
The others would use you to escape this place. They mistake it for a prison. I would prefer that be prevented.
How did the slaying face destroy the flow of souls? Eruke points to what at first appears to be a stalactite and stalagmite of Adra, nearly touching. The chunks of essence-rich stone floating around it leave little doubt this was once a singular pillar.
Wahami shattered the spine of souls. Now, those who perish in the Crucible do not move on to meet the wheel. They clog this place, or they linger above. Regardless, they wail and rage. It seems utter madness to violate this place. But now I know he longs to escape, or perhaps only to avenge himself on Tuamawai. Perhaps your arrival is the Hunter God's reply.
Gallowayne actually warned me away. He sent you a giant lizard instead.
Then he has decided to punish us all. Strange to have so little time after having had so much. Wahami's grip on the flow of souls must be loosened. After that, well, you are a watcher. I hope that you know more of these things than I do, and can repair the damage the slaying face.
There's so much background down here.
Axika, the seeking face, also resides.
I think all of them are going to have their own reasoning
They know
here.
how best to handle Wahami. If not, then the slaying face will certainly understand violence. Indeed, I'm sure he'd prefer it.
I'll see what I can do.
Tuamawai guide your hunt.
Eruki's form blurs into a soft light and departs towards the southwest. And on that note, I'm actually going to wrap it up here, and we're going to explore this place next time. It's been the RPG Crawler with Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. If you like what you've seen, remember to leave a like, comment, got any feedback, and subscribe for more RPG content. Until next time, take care and goodbye. And if you are still watching, I would like to take the opportunity to thank my supporters, the top tiers of which are listed on the screen, without whose support I would not have been able to offer the variety of content that I have on this channel throughout the years. If you're feeling particularly generous and would like to join them, you can support the channel. There are a variety of options to do so. I have a Patreon, a Subscribestar, as well as channel memberships enabled. If you are not in a position to contribute, simply leaving a like, a comment, or sharing my videos are all wonderful ways to help the channel grow without spending a dime, and are all greatly appreciated.